in a bandana tied.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action. Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
19 tight. Deputy. Cut right. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Off the play fake. Andrews. Looking left side and he's got a man. That's Benson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football, too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Open man here is Benson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 34.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run here with a rookie. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Let's go.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker the third. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside. So he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Now remember, these two teams met in Glendale earlier in the season with the Cards coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep.
Get it! Buffalo, 65.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go. Panther 11. Viking 18.
Back to throw again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Nice dragon 60.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
Second and goal from the 1. Benson looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's third and goal. They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on third and goal. Now they'll change things up.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Ready?
Straight ahead, Walker. 81 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. The Seahawks sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Back to Walker on first down. And a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
19 tight. Cut the razor. Cut the razor.
At the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Cardinals' 37-yard line.
Ready? Bronco lead.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Horton. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cooking.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 2. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
60 average. 60 average. Go.
Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Benson.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball, has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
Come 19. Come 19. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Rig alert. Rig street. Street. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw again. He's got McBride here over the middle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now. 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Get him. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Trey Benson.
39 yards. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
He'll fire one downfield for Finn. And got his man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And that's good.
39 yards there, a big one.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Dancing to his left.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Backfield empty here. It's 3rd and long.
79 Broncos. Hey, Mustang 19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got room. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. Throw out wide to Walker. No gain on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Walker now on 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
Get up.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Third down and 1.
Ready.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Well, you have to be aware defensively that you've got 2 goals, because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep it from getting a first down as well. That time they weren't up to the task, and it's 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll drop to throw.
He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Seahawks have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Well, Charles. He's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Maybe time for 1 play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Let's go now.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
He finds his man, complete. That's Benson.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Now
Andrews, a final shot before break. He's going to air one out. And this is caught. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
79 Broncos.
Second down and inches.
Outright to Smith-Njigba.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down.
40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Here we go.
Back to throw here. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's third and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Now back to throw.
Smith-Njigba with the grab.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Up the middle, here's Walker. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Horton. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
18, pioneer, Mustang 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Warriors 17, drop 60, drop 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
14-yard line.
Now to the ground, here's Walker. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Back to 60. Ready.
Walker
is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Ready? Let go.
Walker once more. And he will again go backwards as they drive him back to the 4-yard line.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 4 yards out.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And we are all tied at 28.
So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, Cardinals in there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Hooked up by Nicky Manwari.
And they will down to the 40-yard line.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. And complete to Smith-Njigba. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down.
And the Seahawks. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Horton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards there for number 15.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
He finds Smith-Njigba in the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered, yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Ready?
2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The completion on the first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. From the gun, it's Walker. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down and establishing themselves.
And this is where they say, and the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Walter Nolan, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
sets up.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw here. And he's taken down inside the 30. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep finding.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 136 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
10 at the 18-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw.
We'll get back to Charbonnet. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Deputy! Just the Eagles! Say, hey! Go!
Now run with Walker. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Charbonnet, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll run again.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Pinheiro is good.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Andrews. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Check. Cowboy 80.
And here's Andrews from the gun on 3rd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
80. Go street. Rig alert. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's taken across midfield before going out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Another good throw there in what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his first year. Normally, veterans talk about, hey, I've got the answers to the test before the game even begins. But this guy's taking the test with every throw, with every game. And so far, he's passing with flying colors.
Back to throw again. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's McBride.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Here we go. First and goal.
Here we go. Hey, gotta be lying. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw again. A quick throw here. That's complete.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, it
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
What a ball game this was.